The ultimate guide to Mechagodzilla, Godzilla's robotic nemesis. Ever wondered about the colossal mechanical marvel that challenged Godzilla like no other? Today we're diving deep into the world of Mechagodzilla, Godzilla's formidable robotic nemesis. From its origins in the 1970s to its latest battles in the MonsterVerse, we'll explore its intricate designs, advanced weaponry, and the cultural impact this titan of steel has had over the decades. Whether you're a longtime aficionado or a newcomer curious about the lore, this guide delves into technical insights and analyses beyond the surface. We'll unpack the evolution of Mechagodzilla, dissect its iconic battles with Godzilla, and explore what the future might hold. Let's get started. The origins of Mechagodzilla. The Godzilla franchise, starting in 1954, emerged as an allegory for nuclear devastation, reflecting Japan's post-war anxieties. As the series progressed, new monsters were introduced to challenge Godzilla and keep the narratives fresh. By the 1970s, with a need to rejuvenate the franchise amid declining interest, Toho Studios sought a novel adversary that would resonate with contemporary audiences, influenced by the space race and technological advancements. This period was marked by both fascination and apprehension toward technology's rapid progress. The idea of a robotic counterpart to Godzilla tapped into these themes, symbolizing the clash between nature and artificial constructs. Mechagodzilla was conceived not just as a new foe, but as a mirror to Godzilla, representing the pinnacle of technological might, confronting the raw power of nature. Creation and purpose of Mechagodzilla. Debuting in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 1974, Mechagodzilla was crafted by the alien simians from the third planet of the Black Hole. Their aim was Earth's conquest, and eliminating Godzilla was paramount to this plan. Mechagodzilla's design was intentionally imposing, showcasing advanced weaponry that surpassed any previous foe. Its creation was influenced by contemporary fears of technological overpowering and loss of control. The mechanical titan symbolized a new era of threats, not just external but self-created through technological obsession. By pitting Godzilla against a mechanized version of himself, the film explored deeper themes of identity, the double-edged sword of innovation, and the potential hubris of relying too heavily on technology. Mechagodzilla's evolution in film. Showa-era Mechagodzilla. In the Showa era, Mechagodzilla appeared as a formidable antagonist in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, 1974, and Terror of Mechagodzilla, 1975. Initially disguised as Godzilla, it created chaos until revealed. This Mechagodzilla was a creation of alien invaders, equipped with lasers, missiles, and an energy shield. Its design was mechanical and imposing, reflecting the era's vision of advanced technology. These films emphasized themes of alien threats and the perils of weaponized technology. Mechagodzilla served as a symbol of external dangers and the fear of losing control to inhuman forces. Its lack of autonomy, purely serving its creator's destructive intentions, underscored the narrative of technology without conscience. Heisei-era Mechagodzilla. In Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, 1993, the Heisei era reintroduced Mechagodzilla as a human-made weapon developed by the UNGCC. Utilizing futuristic tech from Mecha King Ghidorah, this iteration embodied humanity's attempt to assert control over Godzilla. With advanced weaponry like the plasma grenade and the ability to combine with Garuda to form Super Mechagodzilla, it showcased significant technological progress. This Mechagodzilla examined themes of human intervention and the moral dilemmas of creating weapons that could rival natural forces. The film questioned whether humanity should confront nature head-on or find a way to coexist. Despite its power, Mechagodzilla ultimately meets defeat, highlighting the limitations and unintended consequences of relying solely on technology. Millennium-era Mechagodzilla. In the Millennium series, Mechagodzilla, known as Kiryu, appeared in Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, 2002. Built around the skeleton of the original Godzilla, Kiryu introduced biomechanical concepts. Controlled remotely, it faced internal conflicts due to residual memories, causing it to go berserk upon hearing Godzilla's roar. Kiryu's primary weapon, the Absolute Zero Cannon, could freeze targets completely. The films delved into themes of legacy, identity, and the ethical considerations of using the past, literally the remains of a creature, to forge weapons for the present. Kiryu's struggles added emotional depth, exploring the blurred lines between machine and life and the consequences of merging technology with nature. Monsterverse Mechagodzilla. The Monsterverse introduced Mechagodzilla in Godzilla vs. Kong 2021 as a creation of Apex Cybernetics. Designed to eliminate Godzilla, it was piloted via a neural link using Ghidorah's skull. However, Ghidorah's consciousness overrides control, leading to Mechagodzilla's self-awareness. This design was more industrial, featuring advanced weaponry like the proton scream. The Monsterverse Mechagodzilla highlighted themes of corporate overreach, the dangers of harnessing uncontrollable power, and the unintended consequences of merging technology with otherworldly elements. Its battles were visually stunning, emphasizing agility and raw power, and underscored the narrative that humanity's creations can become their own worst enemy: design and abilities. Over the decades, Mechagodzilla's design has evolved in tandem with advancements in special effects and robotics concepts. The Showa era's Mechagodzilla featured a bulky, riveted appearance, emblematic of 1970s perceptions of robots. Its movements were rigid, reflecting the limitations of suitmation techniques at the time. In contrast, the Heisei Mechagodzilla showcased smoother lines and a sleeker profile, incorporating speculative technology like synthetic diamond armor for energy absorption. The design reflected the era's optimism about technology and the burgeoning field of mechatronics. Kiryu from the Millennium era introduced a hybrid of mechanical and biological elements, featuring intricate details like vernier thrusters and biocomputer systems. This design leveraged advancements in CGI and animatronics to allow for more expressive movement. The Monsterverse Mechagodzilla represents the latest in design evolution, with a focus on realism and functional anatomy. It features exposed mechanical components, gyroscopic stabilizers, and advanced weapon systems that reflect current trends in military technology and robotics. Mechagodzilla's arsenal has always been a key feature. The Showa version wielded missiles, lasers, and the formidable space beams. Its all-out assault could simultaneously deploy all weapons, overwhelming opponents. The Heisei Mechagodzilla introduced the Mega Buster, paralysis missiles, and the plasma grenade. Its shock anchors allowed it to conduct electricity directly into Godzilla, a tactical innovation. Kiryu's primary weapon, the Absolute Zero Cannon, could freeze targets at the molecular level, causing them to disintegrate. Supplementary weapons included macer cannons and wrist-mounted blades for close-quarters combat. The Monsterverse Mechagodzilla harbored a devastating proton scream beam weapon. It also utilized missile launchers and displayed unprecedented physical agility, employing combat techniques more dynamic than any previous iteration. Weaknesses and vulnerabilities. Despite its formidable strengths, Mechagodzilla has notable weaknesses. The Showa version was vulnerable to magnetism, which Godzilla exploited by transforming himself into a magnetic force. The Heisei Mechagodzilla's synthetic diamond coating could absorb energy beams but was susceptible to overload. Godzilla's spiral heat ray ultimately overwhelmed its defenses. Kiryu faced internal conflicts due to the original Godzilla's DNA, causing system malfunctions or shutdowns. Its energy consumption was also a limiting factor. The Absolute Zero Cannon required significant power. In the Monsterverse, Mechagodzilla's reliance on Ghidorah's consciousness backfired when it overrode human control. Its power source was finite, and strategic teamwork between Godzilla and Kong exposed vulnerabilities by disrupting its energy flow and damaging critical components. Cultural impact of Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla has transcended its role in the Godzilla franchise to become a pop culture icon. Its concept of a mechanical doppelganger has been emulated in various media, influencing characters like Voltron and the Transformers. The character embodies themes of man versus machine, the dangers of technology, and the archetype of the anti-hero. Merchandise featuring Mechagodzilla, from action figures to model kits, has been popular among collectors. Its image has appeared in video games, anime, and comics, often serving as a benchmark for powerful robotic adversaries. Mechagodzilla's design has inspired artists and engineers alike, symbolizing the fusion of creativity and technological aspiration. Beyond films, Mechagodzilla has made numerous appearances in other media. In video games like Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee and Godzilla Unleashed, it's a playable character, allowing fans to experience its power firsthand. In literature, Mechagodzilla features in novels and manga adaptations, often exploring alternative storylines and deeper character development. Notably, Mechagodzilla appeared in Ernest Cline's novel, Ready Player One, and its film adaptation, serving as a major plot element during the climactic battle. The character has also influenced music, with bands incorporating Mechagodzilla into album art and lyrics, symbolizing technological prowess or dystopian futures. Its presence in various forms of media underscores its lasting appeal and the versatility of its thematic elements. Mechagodzilla vs. Godzilla, iconic battles. Mechagodzilla's battles with Godzilla are legendary, showcasing not just physical confrontations but thematic clashes. In Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, 1974, the initial battle features Mechagodzilla disguised as Godzilla, leading to a brutal fight that leaves both wounded. The final showdown involves a team-up between Godzilla and King Caesar, emphasizing unity against a common foe. In the Heisei era's Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, the engagement is more tactical. Super Mechagodzilla nearly defeats Godzilla using advanced weaponry and strategy. However, when Baby Godzilla cries out, Godzilla is invigorated, unleashing a powerful red spiral atomic breath that destroys Mechagodzilla, a moment highlighting emotional bonds and instincts. The Millennium series Godzilla against Mechagodzilla showcases Kiryu's internal struggle during combat. When Kiryu hears Godzilla's roar, it goes berserk, driven by the original Godzilla's memories. The battles are physical and psychological, exploring themes of identity and legacy. In Godzilla vs. Kong, 2021, Mechagodzilla's battle with Godzilla and Kong is a cinematic spectacle. After Godzilla is weakened from his fight with Kong, Mechagodzilla nearly overpowers him, demonstrating superior technology and combat prowess. It's only through the unexpected alliance with Kong that they manage to defeat Mechagodzilla. This battle underscores themes of cooperation and the limits of artificial power versus natural strength. Symbolism and themes. Mechagodzilla battles symbolize the conflict between nature and technology. Godzilla represents the natural world, powerful, untamed, enduring, while Mechagodzilla embodies human or alien attempts to control or surpass nature through technology. These clashes explore the consequences of hubris and the ethical considerations of creating weapons of mass destruction. The recurring theme is that artificial constructs, no matter how advanced, lack the intrinsic qualities of living beings: emotion, adaptability, resilience. In the Monsterverse, Mechagodzilla's takeover by Ghidorah's consciousness adds caution against meddling with forces beyond human understanding. The necessity for Godzilla and Kong to unite against Mechagodzilla suggests that harmony with nature is crucial for survival, a message resonant in today's context of environmental concerns and technological risks. Future of Mechagodzilla. Potential upcoming films. Looking ahead, there's speculation about Mechagodzilla's return in future installments. Given its popularity and the open-ended nature of its last appearance, filmmakers have ample opportunity to reintroduce or reinvent the character. Potential storylines could explore Mechagodzilla's remnants being salvaged, or a new version emerging with different motivations, possibly even aligning with Godzilla against a greater threat. Fan theories and speculations. Fans have theorized about Mechagodzilla's integration into broader cinematic universes, including collaborations or confrontations with other iconic mechs like Jaegers from Pacific Rim. Additionally, there's speculation about deeper explorations into the consciousness of Mechagodzilla, perhaps delving into AI sentience and autonomy. The intersection of advanced artificial intelligence and kaiju lore presents exciting possibilities for future narratives. As we've journeyed through the extensive history of Mechagodzilla, it's clear that this mechanical titan is more than just a formidable foe for Godzilla. It's a reflection of our evolving relationship with technology, the ethical quandaries we face, and the unyielding spirit of innovation. Mechagodzilla serves as a reminder of both the potential and perils that come with attempting to harness powers beyond our scope. For experts and enthusiasts alike, Mechagodzilla represents a rich tapestry of storytelling, technical design, and cultural significance. Its various incarnations offer a study in how character design and thematic depth can evolve while maintaining a core identity.